great news, more great economic news. The number of employed Americans, 158,803,000, set a 25th record under President Trump. So you go ahead and put this in perspective as we get ready for impeachment next week. And it's quite possible this charade, this circus will start next week. Year to year, since December of last year, December of 2018, 1,858,000 more workers have been added to American payrolls. The Dow Jones Industrial Average surpassed 29,000 today, making it the highest it's ever been in history. Stock market is at an all-time high. Unemployment remains at 3.5%, a 50-year low. Now, what do Democrats do with all this good news? Well, all they can do is look at that and say, well, up is down. Up is down, black is white. I mean, that's all they could do. Michael Bloomberg was the mayor of New York City. He has been surging in some polls. Here's cut 13. Now, go look it up online. If you don't believe me about unemployment, if you don't believe me about the record stock market, if you don't believe me about the all-time high in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, look it up. I'm not making it up. I'm not lying. And yet, somehow, incredibly, the former mayor of New York wants to blame or complain about the Trump economy.
All across America, there are people and places that are getting shortchanged by an economy that is failing to spread opportunity and by a president who doesn't keep his word. The president says this is the greatest economy in the history of America. If the economy were actually healthy, Americans would be seeing in their pockets, but they're not.
Oh, they're not? So all these people who call my show and write me and text me and saying, Mike, I'm seeing more money in my paycheck, they're all a figment of Mike Bloomberg's imagination? They're falling apart. The Democrat, listen, ain't nobody gonna, can you imagine an arena filled of screaming, cheering people for Mike Bloomberg?